Alright guys, welcome back. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. So today's video topic, it's kind of inspired by another channel I was up last night watching in the chat and everything. So, the way the country's going, how do we change it? What are you doing to change things? What are you doing to prepare? Alright, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, our country is going to do what it's going to do no matter what. That's my opinion. It's been set in motion. It's been set in motion for many years. What I am doing and what my group is doing, we are preparing for the fallout. Alright, you see it's raining, so I do apologize for that. I'm in Florida. We just got amazing weather. I got coffee though. I've actually got a lot of coffee. Alright, so what I mean by prepare for the fallout. Me as an individual, I cannot stop what is going on in DC. Can't. I do not believe our voting matters. I think we surprised them big time as the American people during the last administration and brought in somebody that they weren't expecting. So what did they quickly do this last time around? They made sure your vote did not matter. They had a way of making things favor them. That's my belief. You can argue with me all you want to. That's fine. You're entitled to your belief. I'm entitled to my belief. I don't believe our vote matters. Now, I've seen the comments and I've seen other channels calling to take up arms. This is the worst idea ever. One, you're not trained. Two, you don't have the logistics supply behind it. What, you got a stockpile? Okay, that's great for home defense and to lock down your area to protect loved ones in your group. Absolutely. Take care of immediate threats. You do not have a game plan for the long haul. Let's say that you are the type of person that you're going to go take up arms, you're going to take the fight to them. Who are you fighting? Who are you fighting? One individual that you've decided to target? One side of the political spectrum? Okay, so I was in the argument, well, we'll all get together. How? Can't use social platforms. How are you going to do that? I've seen the comments, well, only 3% did the revolution. You're talking about a 3% of individuals that were already here. They were already all like-minded. We were fighting a foreign party across the Great Pond. Okay, England. We all had the same munitions. We were not fighting fighter jets, drones, tanks. Catch my drift? We need to be prepared for fallout. If we sit there and go slinging freedom seeds with what I believe is coming, not going to work out. I've said it before. We do not have the equipment to take out a tank. These guys, and my belief that's coming, is the alphabet companies, mainly DHS. I really think DHS is a big part of this. I could be wrong. My thoughts. For our military personnel that's out there, make the right choice. You enlisted, same as I did. We chose to protect this country and protect the citizens here in this country. Make the right choice. I do know what you're facing. I do know the threats that they have laid upon Leavenworth, life imprisonment, you're away from your family. I understand that. When it comes down to the wire, it's going to be your choice. I can't tell you what to do. I say follow your heart. You know what's right. Now, we talked about in the past the division in the military. I do believe that is a real thing. I think that is something that they've been working on for a while. It was really open during January 6th when the National Guard was there and they started doing backgrounds on certain guardsmen. They were going through all of them, making sure they didn't have any white supremacy connections. No, they're trying to see where they were standing. They were checking their posts and everything else. and they want only their followers to be over there near those gates. That's all that was. We're going to see more and more of that. I don't believe our U.S. military is going to turn on American citizens of the military I was involved with many years ago. Do we have a new branch, new military? Yeah. Do we have a lot of good military still in there? Yes, we do. I sleep good at night knowing that there's plenty of constitutional fighting patriots, people that just love America, love our country, love our people, and they would do anything to protect. Now they're in their own pickle. All right, they're on base, they're whatever. They've got enough constrictions on them that they can't just go. I get so frustrated when I sit and watch this stuff on YouTube. People's like, you need to be doing this. You don't understand. One, you've never been in the military, obviously, but you don't understand the crap that they're already dealing with. It's not that it's, oh, you know what, man, let's load up on the tank, let's drive out. Hell no, that's not how this stuff works, okay? So, when you see some of these people talk this stuff, call them out. Call them out. What's your credentials? I'm curious. Why are you talking this way, and how do you know what you're talking about? Go ahead. There ain't nothing bad about that. There's nothing wrong with questioning, because most of these guys is blowing smoke out their own tailpipe and saying it smells like roses. Now, when I say prepare for the fallout, have your food stockpiled, spread out. Don't keep everything in one place. We've discussed that many times. We bury food, we hide food, we have it all over the place. We have it in many different locations. And yes, have an escape plan. Hear it all the time. Well, you don't understand. I can't bug out. I've got a picture there for you. Should be popping up there somewhere. When I first started the channel, I was very overweight. I went through a very bad injury at work. Gained a lot of weight. Had to go through surgeries. I was in a freaking wheelchair for 3 months. My spine's still jacked up. I still got a torn rotator cuff. My knee surgery is a botched knee surgery. I worked really hard on losing my weight. I'm working every day trying to get back in shape, back where I used to bang steel all the time. I'm not there yet. I'm working on it. Do not put limits on yourself. You can do stuff. As far as weight loss, okay, change your diet routine. Change the food you got coming in. You'll be amazed at how much more energy you have and how much better you feel by losing weight. I'm not saying you got to go pick up freaking weights and everything else. No, start small. What I did, I changed my diet. Then I started including cardio. Then I started doing my weight train. It's in stages, just like prepping, just like everything else. Take it in stages. Does it take willpower, dedication? Yeah, it does. It really does. Do I still eat a bear claw every now and then? Hell yeah, I do. I'm a fat boy. I like bear claws. So, get food put back. Get your body in shape. Get water purification. All right. We have many different ways. You can get a big Berkey if you want to. Set that up in your house. I like this portable stuff. That way I can keep on the move. Now, do you have to run to the woods? No and yes. Depends. Depends on what you're facing. If you got some bad stuff coming your way, haul ass. Have a plan for that. It's not running away. It's living to fight another day. We are not going to go head on with armored carriers. No, that's you're not going to make it. Do not do that. Think of insurgencies. That's basically what we're going to have to do. Let me also give you this little bit more of a tidbit information. The more you cause here, get ready for foreign troops on American soil. Yeah. Even if we have a percentage of military on our side, if there's a great division, a great war here in this country, civil, we'll have different boots on our ground. Our government, I don't care what anybody says, you can put it in the comment. When I say I don't care, I mean you can put whatever you want to put down there. That's what I mean. Feel free to comment. Our government is not there for us. Hasn't been for a very long time. You know, when we see politicians go in, let's say they're worth $1 million. 4 years later, they're worth 10 million. You're going to tell me that's not corruption? It is. Unfortunately, we can sit there and say they need to have turn service, they need to be doing IRS audits on these people, seeing where they're getting all this money from, all this other stuff. Yeah, we can. I would love to see that happen. It's not going to happen. People have been calling for this for 30, 40 years now. Nothing's changed. And talk about the good old boy system. Yeah, that's the good old boy system. You screw up, you go to jail. They screw up, here's a tactful whatever. You know, they got some terminology, it's okay. You know, because they're above the law. They always have been. And they always will be. Now I've seen the comments, well, when they get the gallows swinging for those traitors. All right, I want to talk a little bit on this one too. Sure, in the law, I think it's still a law actually, that they can use gallows and stuff for traitors. I'm pretty sure that's still on the books. But now we're talking about perception of being a traitor. What we're going to call a traitor? Someone that goes against the Constitution. That's one. That's a good one, actually. All right, the Constitution's been re-ratified a couple times now. What happens when they decide to label you as a traitor? We see how our social, and I don't mean social media, I mean our everyday society's changing. The people that stand behind the American flag and its values, of this country's values, preppers. I remember Obama. Anybody with more than 3 days worth of food and water in their homes considered a domestic tea. Yeah, you guys remember that one? So what happens when they flip the script on us and all of a sudden we are the bad guys, and which we're seeing more and more every day. So does that mean we should be hanging from the gallows? Get what I'm saying? I value human life. I value my human life. I value my family, my friends. I'll do anything I can for them. Will I get in combat, conflict for them? Yes, if the need arises. But I also try to plan ways around this. It's easy to just pick up a tool, try and watch my words here, and throw some freedom seeds and go, that's my plan. That's not a plan. That's a reaction. Planning things out is to keep your family and loved ones out of conflict as much as possible. Doing strategic movements. No, I am not special forces. I was never in combat. I am not one of those guys. I was in the Air Force. All right, I was 18. I did munitions. I was an ammo troop. I worked in a freaking warehouse. I packed ammo. I assembled munitions. That's what I did. I'm no badass. I've always been honest about everything. Everything I do, I do honesty on. That way you know who you're hearing from. I don't beat around the bush. I'll tell you straight. If you don't like it, please go ahead and comment. That's fine. But I believe honesty should always be there. Now, is there some things we worry about OPSEC? Yeah. I'm careful about certain things. And instead of misdirecting, I just don't say. Works out. So prepare for the fallout. Now, if things come rolling in on you, hope you got a group together. Am I saying raise your hand and be taken away? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will have every single back way I can to get out of my situation as possible. But if there is no way out, then the phrase guns a-blazing, I agree with that one. I'm not going to be taken to a camp, thrown in prison, all that stuff. Not going to happen. So yes, there is a time and place for everything. But for that to be the first response, not a good idea. Have a way. I mean, come on. You can set up observation posts away from your area, and you know a mile away if something's rolling in on you. A mile away, you've got several minutes to ditch out. While they're sitting there worried about what's going on in your house, you've already gone. Did you have to hit the woods? Okay. Learn outdoor survival. Learn it. Guys, we just did a outdoor survival thing up there, Pathfinder School. All right. I did a video for that. Excuse me. I have sent it to my instructor to review, and I also sent it to Mr. Dave Canterbury himself to review, because there's some things in it I want to make sure I don't take any ideas and stuff away from their course, because there's a lot of YouTubers do that and it hurts their course. Okay, so we'll see if that can be released or not. I'm still waiting to hear back on that one. Hopefully we can. But guys, you got to get out there. All right, if something was to happen to your house right now, stuff come rolling in, you decide, all right, something comes rolling in on your house, you know, even if you meet at the door with guns a-blazing, you're going to be swacked. I like my life. All right, so my ass is hauling ass. Do you have a plan? Do you know how to get to your location? Do you know how to successfully go through the woods without leaving or minimizing your imprint, so that it's harder for people to follow you? Now, the basic grunt, he's not going to be able to follow you. Other people that's had the specific training, yes, they will be able to follow you. Will there be a time that you might have to draw down on somebody? Yeah, there will be. I'm not saying that we're never going to have to. I'm just saying don't make it your first response. All right, guys, we got more videos coming out. Like I said, we got some crappy weather here. We got our solar generator in. We'll be doing a review on that one. I've got a new flashlight that we're going to be doing a review on. That's the one. When we do those flashlight, guys, we always give those to our members. So I still got to do that. So we got a lot of stuff. We're going to be doing a lot more outdoor survival videos. Quite frankly, I love doing outdoor survival. I'm passionate about it. That's why we're going to be doing more of it. So as soon as the weather breaks, we'll be doing that, because quite frankly, camping out in the rain just sucks. It does. Have I done it? Yeah, many times. Actually, we even have video proof for that. So anyway, guys, y'all take care. Speak to y'all later.